Hey everybody, it's Ansel again and welcome back. Yes, I'm alive. I've just been really busy. So this video is actually very late. Anyways, Lofree sent me their Lofree Edge for free for review. This is all my own honest opinion. I wasn't paid to say anything specific, but let's get on with it. It's marketed as a thin and light and portable keyboard, but does it stack up? Well, let's talk about sound and feel first. And sound-wise, it's pretty good. It's quiet, it's deep, it's muted. Can't really expect much from here, and honestly, it's perfect for public spaces, so I give it a pass. Feel-wise, the keyboard is kinda I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. There's a very shallow travel distance, and I feel like I would want more even out of something that is portable. Also, the switches aren't particularly smooth. They're kind of scratchy, if I'm being honest. I just feel like they could have done a little bit better in this regard, and again, I still would want greater travel distance, even if this is supposed to be a thin and light keyboard. Next, let's talk about the construction and design, and I think this is where it really falls apart, honestly. I think the keyboard is just kind of ugly from the top down. This whole carbon fiber thing isn't done very well. It just feels tacky. I also don't like the font on the keycaps. I think they're really tacky, kind of gamery. They could have gone for something simple, and I would have preferred that, and I think that would have given it a much more mass appeal. Finally, let's look at the bottom. It's magnesium alloy, and I think it's so gorgeous. It reminds me of the old Mac Pro, which had like the Swiss cheese grater design, whatever. I think that thing is beautiful, and it's continued on here. And if you look at it from a certain angle, you can actually see the Lofree logo. It's pretty sick, and I actually really dig it. If only they continue this kind of language to the top, I think this would be a much more beautiful keyboard. But I guess everything in the name of thinness and lightness, whatever, it's what they had to do. And hey, they were bold enough to do it, so I give them props for that. But I think as an execution as a whole, not the best and not the most well done. But I also think that's a pretty commonly held sentiment for this keyboard. Regardless, I don't think it looks very good, but that is subjective. Finally, let's talk value. For everything that it does okay. I mean, the wireless features are fine, and when it's wired, it's fine for gaming, I guess, because it has a 1000 hertz polling rate. I used it wireless and it felt fine for Fortnite. But then when you look at the retail price, $250, that is unacceptable. I know that early backers can get it for $150, but you have to be an early backer. After that, it's super expensive. Now, Lofree did tell me that it's gonna go on sale right off the bat at $220, and that in some places you can get a 20% discount or 10%, whatever. It comes out to about $197. That's still a little too expensive for me. I get it, we're using exotic materials, but I don't know. Execution-wise, it's just done not very well, so I don't want to pay that much money for it. I guess for very niche cases, or if you're really in love with the aesthetics, but otherwise, this keyboard just isn't giving me enough keyboard for $250 or even $197. I would probably buy it for $150 if I like the aesthetics more, but then you could just get one of their keyboards, their other keyboards. Lofree has actually some really sick keyboards, and I think they're just way more worth it than this, so why get this unless you had a very specific use case? So yeah, okay keyboard, not a great execution, really bad price, but it's still a usable and decent overall keyboard. When you take it out of the vacuum of the price, I don't know. Take everything that I've said as you will. Lofree, I do thank you for sending me the keyboard. I'm sorry that I was kind of critical here, but I am just trying to be honest. But anyways, that's all I got for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in and for being so patient. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you next time. Peace.